Hey guys, so it's Damon, and I wanted to make this video by the way, sorry, it's on my phone. And I will be making part 2 or whatever of the dead naming soon. I might make it a little bit later today. So yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, this is about what it means to be fully transitioned, because it's always different for everyone, and a lot of people, think that to be fully transitioned, that means you have all the surgeries, you're on hormones, and yeah. And to me, personally, I think it's very different, and yeah, it's different for everyone. Some people, to them, being fully transitioned may just be to socially transition, which is, changing pronouns and maybe a name possibly, and how they look, like dress and everything like that. And that doesn't make them any less valid. That doesn't make you any less valid if that's what you think is right for you, and you don't want to have the surgeries, because I know few people at least that don't want to have the surgeries. They're comfortable with their bodies and they still identify as trans, and I think that's valid. I absolutely do. And if you don't, well, just don't share your opinion, because you have no right to hate on someone because they feel comfortable with it, but they still, they still feel the opposite inside. Anyways, and then there could be people that only want top surgery and not bottom surgery, or bottom surgery but not top surgery, or just to take hormones and that's it. And that's just it. It's a very personal and a very big thing to decide on, and you have no right to question someone for it, to tell them that they are less valid, or ask them, like, why didn't you want them, or whatever. Someone says they don't want them, you shouldn't question it. It's their business, and that's pretty much it. It's that simple. You're not less valid if you do not want the surgeries. If you don't even want to take hormones and you just want to socially transition, you are not any less valid. Absolutely not. It doesn't matter if someone may have all the surgeries and they're on hormones. It doesn't matter. Believe me. I know you're probably, some of you might be told a lot that, you don't want surgeries or hormones, and you're not trans, but you are. As long as if you say you're trans, okay. As long as you're not one of those people that are, like, doing it for attention, because there is some people, unfortunately, that do it for that reason. They're not actually trans at all. They're just not, and then later on they say that they're not, and they say that the reason, like, that it was for attention. That's a lot of things, not just being trans, but there's lots of things that people do that with, and it's not right to do that, because it makes the people who are transgender feel or look, they're like, oh, or you just want attention, because there are people that say that to trans people, and that's why, because there's people that go around pretending, and then the people that are trans, that are actually trans, get shit for it, when that's not the case. Anyways, I hope this helps some people to feel better, and we'll see you next video.